With Russia admitting it is bombing U.S.-trained rebels in Syria, there is the alarming high risk of a military clash between U.S. and Russian forces over Syria's crowded airspace. Washington and Moscow officials make attempts to coordinate their actions in Syria to de-escalate the tense situation in the region, but these attempts have not borne fruit since Wednesday. If officials fail to ensure that the American and Russian air forces do not encounter one another during overlapping airstrikes in Syria, there is a high risk of a one thing led to another scenario, which may unleash World War III. Ever since Russia started bombing Syria on Wednesday, the Kremlin warned Washington not to fly U.S. warplanes in Syria without providing any geographical information about exact positions it planned to strike. The U.S. refused to comply with the request, and the American Air Force campaign in Syria is continuing as usual. The high possibility of a military clash between U.S. and Russian forces in Syria became apparent after the Pentagon confirmed Russia is not targeting exclusively ISIS targets as it claims to be. A number of reports from U.S.-backed Syrian rebels, including groups linked to the CIA-trained Free Syrian Army, indicate that the Russian targets their positions with daily airstrikes. The U.S. and its allies, including some Persian Gulf states, are attacking areas held by ISIS militants, while Russia and the forces of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad target areas held by rebel groups which want Assad removed from power. Therefore, accidentally or otherwise, a clash between U.S. and Russian forces is a high possibility, which is why the U.S. officials urge Moscow to coordinate their actions in Syria.